Palm Beach Toyota proudly presents a WPBF News 25 special presentation, the Marathon of the Palm Beaches. From start to finish.
Rebecca Talam leaps across the finish line.
Now, here are John Shainman and Jim Abbott.
Determination, inspiration, and perseverance.
The third annual Marathon of the Palm Beaches has run its course and has proved to be a winner among athletes and fans.
In the next 60 minutes, we will bring you a complete race day wrap-up.
From the full 26.2-mile run to the just as daunting 13.1-mile half marathon, we were there as thousands of eager athletes completed what they've been training months to accomplish. The anticipation coming down to one moment, crossing the finish line. 42 states and 17 countries. And
more than 4,000 winners, but just a handful took home top honors. While the marathon is a 26.2-mile race, it wasn't much of a race after the midway point. Charles Kiplagat, a Kenyan who currently trains in New Mexico, broke away from the lead pack and broke the tape in 2 hours, 25 minutes, 39 seconds.
I feel dizzy, tired, weary, unhappy.
On the women's side, it was a one-woman show. Ramilia Barangalova, a Russian who trains in Gainesville, had no competition, crossing the tape in 2:49.21, 27 minutes ahead of her nearest challenger. Through her brother, she told us that she started out too fast and struggled in the latter part of the race.
So the second half was pretty hard, and the shoulders have to get water, drink water, and spray herself with water. So it's pretty hard.
In the half marathon, Moses Kororia pulled away for the win, clocking the 13.1 miles in 1 hour, 5 minutes, and 34 seconds. He talked to us about the weather.
It was hard sometimes to push faster, and the humidity was very high. So the rest was good.
And on the women's side, Kenya's Rebecca Talam couldn't have been happier, crossing first in 1:17.06 in her first race on U.S. soil.
It is good because I enjoy.
Her English was limited, but her smile did the talking. Now, with hundreds of runners from Palm Beach County, there were bound to be a few of your neighbors among the elite. Corey Sabin has more on the strong performances by our local runners coming up a bit later.
Now, it took a lot of time and preparation to make this marathon a reality. Amanda Salinas spent the morning with the race director, who was on the course at midnight, hours before any of the runners even got out of bed.
That's good, right? This one needs to go up one?
It's not dawn yet, and Norm Pingley has been at work for hours.
How far? That one's like in the F.
Pingley is one of dozens of people behind the scenes at the Marathon of the Palm Beaches. Every hook, every cable, every detail must be in place well before the runners arrive.
We've been here for 3 days, and all we are doing is fencing and clocks.
Everything else is race director Dave McGillery's responsibility.
Okay, 10-4, so you're on your way back for good. Hi, Mike.
Be there in about 2 minutes.
McGillery oversees an army of nearly 1,000 volunteers plus staff. He, along with the Chamber of Commerce of the Palm Beaches, make it work.
You know, miraculously, they have to all come together simultaneously. It's almost like a sheet of music, and it has to work harmoniously.
It's a great way to begin the highest tourism time that we have here in Palm Beach County, and it also brings us statewide and national recognition to the community.
Getting all the pieces in place before the marathon begins is a race itself, and once the runners hit the pavement, well, organizers know a year's worth of planning pays off.
Once that gun fires, the management of the event and the control and the direction of it go in the hands of all the volunteers out on the course and everyone else, because there's not much more we can do once that gun fires. So hopefully we've set it up properly, we've done our homework, and we'll have a flawless event.
As we mentioned, planning a marathon is a massive undertaking. It takes 12 months to be exact. So as soon as today's Marathon of the Palm Beaches is over, organizers get the wheels in motion for 2007. Amanda Salinas, WPBF News 25.
Now, the people who organized the race aren't the only ones logging hundreds of hours of hard work. So do the runners.
3 months ago, we caught up with 5 local people who laced up their sneakers for very unique reasons. Tiffany Kenny has their stories.
I never thought of myself as an athlete. Each one of these has a story that kind of goes with it.
They're always my thoughts. I talk to my daughter all the time. Okay, push Mama, make her run, make her go. Everybody's got someone that they care about who has been adversely affected by this disease.
You can't lick them, join them,
So I decided I would try some of the running.
So you practice those, or do we need to do a practice test tonight? There's really no excuse. Anybody could do this.
5 different people, all with one common ground.
I'll do 40 of these. I run every day, 7 days a week.
Dale Ruth is very familiar with finish lines. He's sweated out well over a dozen.
It's definitely a lot of work.
A stretch from childhood, back when Dale wasn't the first pick.
And when they would choose people for basketball or whatever, I was always the last one chosen.
A bad physical in his mid-40s gave Dale the jump start he needed to lace up.
Every marathon is hard. They range from hard to harder.
25 years later, his feet haven't left the ground. And at 69 years old, Dale is keeping the pace.
My daughter got a little intimidated because she used to beat me, and now somehow, for some reason, I'm getting faster, she's getting slower. I plan to keep going as long as I can.
Yeah, the most expensive venture of the whole thing was buying new shoes.
A fast heartbeat is new to Jean Muth, who's tackling the half marathon at her own pace.
I tried dieting and exercising, but never stuck to it. Now I have a reason, have a goal, got to reach it.
By exercising, cutting calories to 1,500 a day, and banning chocolate and soda, she's dropping pounds.
The weight is coming off, I can feel it.
By training, she's working her arms, stomach, and legs. But it's what's on her ankle that gives her the most push. Make that 3 little pushes.
That's the memory of the 3 closest people in my life. My daughter's the first one. The one on the side is my grandmother's, and the one on that side is my father. They're always in my thoughts. I talk to my daughter all the time. Okay, push Mama, make her run, make her go. So yeah, they're always in my thoughts, every day. Anyway, you're gonna go ahead and take care of the kiddies then.
The daily grind is twice as hard for most single moms. Between school,
why don't you go ahead and get your homework out that you need me to sign as well,
and chores, time is of the essence.
I start pretty early. I used to think I was a night person, but now 9 p.m. rolls around, I'm ready for bed.
In her already hectic schedule, Julie Bishop is penciling in a finish line. And it's not her first. At last year's Marathon of the Palm Beaches, she qualified for Boston. This year, Julie is using a different training technique, her active son, Zach. While Julie takes on 26.2 miles, Zach will powerhouse through the kids' marathon mile.
It just takes a little bit of time, and the neatest thing is once you've accomplished your first marathon, it is so exciting to know that you can do that.
Side by side, Julie and Zach hit the neighborhood, building miles and a bond between mother and son. The idea to run a marathon ran right past Gary Belford.
When I would see the runners in the runner clubs, I started to, besides, knocking them off the sidewalk and them, kicking me down and tripping me up, if you can't lick them, join them.
As a marathon rollerblader, Gary is used to going the distance. Recently, he competed in the 25th annual Athens to Atlanta Road Skate, a race that took him 8 hours, 55 minutes, and 4 seconds, and packed a grueling 87-mile punch on wheels. But this time around, he'll be chasing his shadow wearing sneakers. Since Gary has never run a marathon before, his goal is to simply finish. Underneath the sunlit palm trees, next to the swaying sea oats,
this is really breaking out of my comfort zone.
Erin Myers is taking steps towards walking the half marathon. It's a mostly uncomfortable feat, but one she finds comfort in.
When you watch somebody you care about that much go through the chemo and the treatment and die from it over and over again, you feel so helpless. And this is one of the things that I can do to help and to make something positive come out of what happened to them.
Cancer took 3 of Erin's grandparents, a strong reason to lend her feet to the Leukemia and Lymphoma Foundation to raise money.
Really, my grandparents were everything, when I was little.
When the sun shines down on the 13.1-mile course,
I hope they'd be really proud.
Erin will call on her grandparents for strength to finish her last mile.
They always say, if I can do it, you can do it, but honestly, really, if I can do it, you can do it better.
That was Tiffany Ketty reporting. So how did these inspirational runners do today? You'll have to keep watching to find out. We will share their race results throughout the hour.
There is much more race day recap ahead. Thousands of runners heat up an already warm December morning. Just ahead, which local runners came in neck and neck with the winners? And from the start to the photo finish, did the marathon go off without a hitch? Up next, some proud moments and some minor glitches. But first, a quick look at today's top runners.
The Marathon of the Palm Beaches is brought to you by Palm Beach Toyota.
We shopped around.
And Palm Beach Toyota is the low-price superstore.
Come and experience for yourself at Palm Beach Toyota.
During our biggest Toyota clearance event, Toyotathon, through Monday, Palm Beach Toyota will triple your rebate up to $8,000 off on 500 new Toyotas. With triple rebates up to $8,000 off, you can buy brand new 07 Toyotas starting at just $12,888. From our family to yours.
Happy holidays from Palm Beach Toyota, your low-price superstore.
Yo, guys, dinner time! Hey, guys.
It'll take a while, but they'll get used to dinner at home.
This time of year can be real busy, but you don't have to give up real meals. Come to KFC and get your next family meal started with a special 10-piece holiday bucket featuring everyone's favorite chicken, now only $9.99. Bring back dinner at KFC. And for lunch, don't forget to try the KFC famous bowls.
People could save hundreds of dollars on car insurance by switching to Geico. It says here, new customers report average annual savings of over $500.
Easy money.
Easy money. You do have to go to geico.com.
Which is like what? Asking you to stand up? Hello there, you know, if you stand up, you could save loads of money. I doubt you're going to be like, no thanks, I'm so rich, I think I'll keep my seat.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
She does, she doesn't. Doesn't. Or does she? If it's Natural Instincts hair color, only you know for sure. Nothing matches more naturally because Natural Instincts has 27 shining shades that leave your hair looking healthier than before you colored it. No ammonia, no roots. So you can perk it up, cover it up, and never ever mess it up. 27 matches. Can't beat that. So whether you do or don't, your match is Natural Instincts. For your match, visit Shade Aid, new at Clairol.com.
Don't miss Schumacher's Red Tag event. See some red, save some green on Buick, Pontiac, and GMC. Get into Schumacher's Red Tag event today.
The Florida Dairy Farmers are a proud sponsor of the Marathon of the Palm Beaches.
Welcome back to WPBF's exclusive coverage of the Marathon of the Palm Beaches. Once again, here are John Shainman and Jim Abbott.
It's not only top athletes who push their limits.
Many first-timers from your neighborhoods couldn't wait to test their endurance. Corey Sabin has their stories.
Breast cancer survivor, so I need the exercise. I'm a baby boomer, and I don't want to get old, so I think exercise is probably the best way to fend that off.
No matter what the reason.
I'm out here for a very special little boy. His name is Darian, who was diagnosed with lymphoma, and we're running to help this cause.
For their age, local runners were not going to miss out on the 3rd annual Marathon of the Palm Beaches.
My mom's actually a runner, and I thought, okay, I'll just follow in her footsteps, needed something to do, and picked up running, and thought I should go a little further than a 5K, so I'm here.
And so is Harry Hoffman. The 66-year-old from Stewart has run races in 48 of the 50 states. Today's race was another milestone for him.
My 126, I'm going for 200 now. So I still have 74 to go.
Pounding the pavement in the humidity takes its toll, even on top runners like Eddie Ernest Jones. He finished 4th in the men's half marathon.
I just had an off day. I didn't feel good from about the first third of the race.
Despite finishing 2nd in the women's half marathon, Wellington's Sonia Frenuyl wasn't thrilled with her performance.
I had a hard day today. It was about 3 minutes slower than my race here last year and off my average, but heat was a little bit of a factor. I was suffering from a low-grade fever earlier in the week, so just did my best today. I'm happy to have finished.
And most of the runners we talked to today are out here running for a cause, whether it be someone with cancer or another disease. And of the 4,000 runners taking part in today's races, more than half of them are from Palm Beach County and the Treasure Coast. At the Marathon of the Palm Beaches, Corey Sabin, WPBF News 25.
Now, no race goes off without a hitch. The key is to not let anyone see that everything's not perfect.
Now, there's not much they can do about Mother Nature and her abundance of warmth, but race organizers made sure everything else was accounted for. If you were there, you probably never noticed anything was awry. Even in the wee hours of the morning, race director Dave McGilvery was running around, and in his words, more nervous than the runners were.
We had to do some tweaking out there on the course to make sure cones were in the right place and things were in proper order. But we did it, and we did it well before the gun fired.
Or in this case, didn't fire. One of the few sidelights that didn't quite go as planned.
They ran anyway. They ran without me. And I've been practicing. I practiced all yesterday.
Mayor Lois Frankel's starter's gun didn't cooperate, but other than that, the marathon and half marathon at the Palm Beaches went off without a hitch, with more athletes than ever before. And
this year, more than ever, we saw fans here cheering on people. Big difference from 3 years ago as we sat in the rain.
No rain this year, but plenty of heat. 70 degrees at the start, warming up to over 80 about 4 hours in.
The weather was tough today, and so the athletes, knowing that, were running races that were more strategic and more aware of the weather conditions, so they probably had to dial it down a little bit.
Because of that, there were no records broken this year, but the races continue to grow, with 3,000 runners in the half marathon and 1,000 in the full, numbers that McGilvery is very happy with. But as far as this year's race being a success,
It's really the way the runners see it. At the end of the day, that's what counts. And as long as they go the right way, and there is plenty of water out there, and volunteers are out there at the water stations, honestly, I think it was a home run in terms of how it ended up.
We are profiling a lot of inspirational runners tonight. Now it's time to let you know how one of them finished. Remember Dale? He was the 69-year-old who laced up his sneakers 7 days a week. Well, his hard work paid off. Dale finished the full marathon in 3 hours, 46 minutes. Great job.
No legs? No problem. Coming up next, a story that proves nothing is beyond reach. How this marathoner used his wheels to take the finish line by storm. Plus, a team that helps wounded soldiers tough it out to the end. But first, some post-race thoughts from a local runner.
It was hot if you're from Connecticut, but it was an awesome race. The water stops were beyond cool, like nothing I've ever seen before. Scenery was beautiful. It was a great day.
WPBF News 25 special presentation continues in a moment.
The turbocharged Audi A4. No other luxury car in its class is more fuel efficient. With up to 32 highway miles per gallon, one tank goes a long, long way. Take a test drive at your local Audi dealer today.
The Marathon of the Palm Beaches wishes to thank these participating sponsors.
Hey, Katie's boyfriend is here. And he went to Jared.
He went to Jared.
He went to Jared.
Is Katie here? Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Jared has 5 times the selection of ordinary jewelry stores. From classic to contemporary, Jared simply offers more distinctive gold jewelry.
Surprise.
Gold makes the moment spectacular.
He went to Jared.
Jared, the Galleria of Jewelry.
Ford Fusion, Smart Money Magazine's best new car value. Check it out during Ford's year-end event. With Fusion's class exclusive all-wheel drive, a premium navigation system, standard front side impact airbags, great mileage and more, you'll know why the smart money is on Ford Fusion. Lease it today for just $199 a month during Ford's year-end event. That's $199 a month at your South Florida Ford dealer.
Now another update. Jean Muth ran in memory of the 3 closest people in her life. Well, they got her to the finish line in 3 hours and 41 minutes. Way to go, Jean.
Well, sometimes choices in life are made for us. You might not have the perfect figure or be tall enough.
But as Sean Kelly shows you, you adapt because you couldn't imagine your life any other way.
In a busy place like downtown Miami, it's easy to blend in. But on the 26th floor of the Wachovia building, it's not the view that has people staring.
My name is Lance Benson. I'm 33 years old. I was born and raised in Raleigh, North Carolina. Really got to go and roam kind of freely and ride four-wheelers and play in the grass and fish. You know, it's a different kind of life. You know, I was born without my legs, but I never really thought about myself as being different.
Instead of using a wheelchair to get around, Lance was drawn to another set of wheels.
When I was younger, I would use a skateboard to kind of get around the house or just do it for fun, really. I think it was really when I was probably around 13 or 14, it's when I kind of had to make a decision that, either I can take good care of myself and work out, or you can just kind of sit back and say, and do nothing. I just didn't feel like that was the right avenue. This was an article that was written up about me when I was in high school back in Raleigh, North Carolina. When I work out or go to the gym, I use a skateboard to get around. Don't try that at home. It's kind of cool that people get to see, the real me, I think.
When people first notice Lance, they see a 3-foot man with no legs on a skateboard. It's an uncommon sight, but to people who are familiar with him, Lance is a joker, show-off, and friend.
What you have to do, I think, as a person who is, what I consider to be like myself, lifelong disabled, is change the people around you and try to make an impact on those people so that, they feel comfortable around you. They see it as normal. What's up, Lance?
At the gym, Lance builds his upper body strength. Power he'll need to push him 26.2 miles on a skateboard using his hands as pedals.
It's a challenge, You like to have challenge. It's good for the human spirit, and, it really helps others.
This isn't the first time Lance's wheels have met the road. He's competed in 7 marathons, a life challenge, or maybe just practice for another life engagement.
I mean, I thought she was very cute and adorable, and, once we kind of get to know each other, it was, it was like we just felt like a glove kind of thing,
2.5 years after Lance and Yuli first locked eyes on each other in a Miami bar.
It was almost immediate for her.
Oh, yeah. It was in an instant.
It took me like a year.
In a blink of an eye.
He asked her to be his wife while on vacation in Paris.
When we're together, I can be with him who I really am, and he's who he really is.
Being himself is what Lance does every day. A positive, confident, normal guy who plays hard and lives free.
No legs, no problem. And that can be applied to anything. And if you have your mental capacity to go out and do something, you can do it and achieve it. So, just set your mind to it and reach for the stars and grab them.
Sean Kelly, WPBF News 25.
And here is Lance crossing the finish line today. He came in at 3 hours and 25 minutes. Lance is part of the Achilles Track Club, an organization that helps people with disabilities participate in mainstream sports.
The Achilles Freedom Team also took to the streets this morning. The team is made up of 12 soldiers who were injured in combat in Iraq and Afghanistan. Some did the half marathon, others did the full using specially designed wheelchairs. All of them say being a part of the Freedom Team has really helped the rehabilitation.
It gave me a lot of hope as far as being out there and having a lot of support behind me. It just kind of pushed me forward and kind of carried me along the way, through the ups and downs.
Last week, the Chamber of Commerce of the Palm Beaches donated $8,200 to the Achilles group so they can buy 3 new racing chairs.
There were plenty of aches and pains, but that isn't why these runners hit the ground. The #1 complaint next. And redirecting pain into power. Up next, we'll introduce you to one woman who keeps going even when her body tells her she can't.
It's just great to get out here and do it, and just support everybody. That's the way we do it for them.
The Marathon of the Palm Beaches is brought to you by Palm Beach Toyota.
Save 30 to 60% on thousands of gifts. Only at Ross.
Uses for your satellite dish when you find out Comcast digital cable is smarter. Number 37, portable shelter. Or ditch your dish and get Comcast digital cable with HBO and Stars for only $39.99 a month for 12 months. That's a savings of over $575. Get all your local channels, hundreds of your favorite cable networks, and access to on-demand. Call 1-888-683-1000 now. Great home entertainment, no ugly dish. That's Comcasting.
Introducing new Crest Whitening Rinse. Not only does it whiten your teeth by removing surface stains, it also helps protect them from new stains. Just what you'd expect from a leader in whitening. New Crest Whitening Rinse.
Check out the great offers on America's undisputed leader, Ford F-Series, during Ford's year-end event. F-150 offers a luxurious car-like interior built on the strongest frame in its class. Maybe that's why there are more F-Series on the road with 250,000 miles than any other brand. Get it started in a truck that's built Ford tough. Now during Ford's year-end event, well-qualified lessees can lease an F-150 for just $229 a month only at your South Florida Ford dealer.
City Furniture now offers same-day delivery 7 days a week. Now you can get the furniture you want when you want it. Just go into your nearest City Furniture showroom today and we will deliver your new furniture tonight. Plus, you'll enjoy no payments for 1 full year and no interest. Same-day delivery 7 days a week. What a concept.
Thousands of gifts for less than $10. Only at Ross.
Welcome back to WPBF's exclusive coverage of the Marathon of the Palm Beaches. Once again, here are John Shainman and Jim Abbott.
A few moments ago, you met a single mom named Julie Bishop. Now her time is in. Julie wanted to run the full marathon, but scaled back after running the Marine Corps Marathon back in October. She finished the half today in 1 hour, 50 minutes.
Runners were everywhere, and so were the green shirts. Everywhere you looked, there was a marathon volunteer. They did everything from passing out water to clocking the runners as they crossed the finish line and directing traffic. More than 2,000 volunteers were on hand for today's race.
Running, it is a no pain, no gain mentality.
Indeed. Today, athletes battered the knees, back, and feet to the finish. And as Kathleen O'Toole shows you, a group of students were on hand to help ease the pain.
I'm Lori, and I'll be your nursing assistant, and I'll be checking your vital signs.
This nurse might look a little young. She's only 17, and she's not playing doctor. Dressed in scrubs, these Jupiter High School students are taking a hands-on approach to medical training.
We have some patients that are runners and athletic. Do you think their blood pressure would be higher or lower than normal?
I think that it would be lower.
As instructor Chrissy Fields throws out questions, these medical academy students know this pop quiz is a real-life test.
We were so excited when we found out that they're asking us back again.
Last year at the Marathon of the Palm Beaches, students volunteered their skills treating actual runners.
We just got to take vital signs on real people who just, heat strokes and a lot of cramping. All right, your blood pressure is 110/62.
Today we were practicing our vital signs, blood pressure, pulse, respiration, because that's one of the main things that they're going to be doing over at the marathon.
For some, it will be their first day along the course, but it's the start to their medical careers.
To me, it's a great experience. I love being in the hospital. I love coming here. Talking with the patients, getting to know them, taking care of them. It's really interesting. You learn a lot of new stuff.
Stand-in patient Nicole Hill dreams of becoming a cardiologist. She has a long road ahead of her, but she's learning feet first.
I've learned to be patient with patients and to be caring and careful and safety, make sure they stay comfortable and just introduce yourself, make sure they feel right at home.
Kathleen O'Toole, WPBF News 25.
About 40 students were along the course helping runners with minor injuries. Each one was paired up with a licensed medical professional who supervised them while they treated runners.
And those student trainers, as well as the professionals, had plenty of aches, pains, and passing out to keep them busy. Heat exhaustion seemed to be one of the most common problems on the marathon route. This year's above-average temperatures and sunny skies made it a little harder for the runners to stay in tip-top shape.
Patients can come in looking rather sick, although they start out feeling well and they're in top physical shape after running 26 miles on a warm day. It takes its toll.
Doctors and nurses treated everything from minor sprains to dehydration, and there was plenty of medical staff on hand. Everyone from critical care physicians to orthopedic surgeons, even massage therapists were on hand to help rub out those sore muscles.
And for others, of course, it's more than just the sore muscles.
Suffering comes with the territory. Just meet our next runner, who redirects her pain into power.
I was averaging about 70 miles a week of running. I love it so much. I miss it a lot. It was such a big part of my life, running. Running was